ये तो कुछ ज़्यादा ही रफ स्टार्ट था नहीं। पर हो गया।
Perfect. It's you two. I have a commission here that has your names written all over it. In fact, I'd even go so far as to say you're the only ones for the job.
The only ones for the job? Huh. If our help is really that important, it's probably some archon class commission, right?
The Adventurers Guild doesn't employ that kind of classification system. In fact, this commission is also probably not nearly as intimidating as what you're expecting. All it asks us to do is to find a missing person.
Huh? Then why did you say we were the only ones for the job?
I came across this commission while reviewing our backlog not too long ago. It seems simple, but our records indicate that over a dozen successive efforts to complete it have all ended in failure, despite attempts by several accomplished and renowned adventurers. With the reputation of the Adventurers Guild and the performance of the Sumeru branch at stake, it's in our best interest to assign this commission to the adventurer with the highest completion rate over the past few years.
Well, that's us for sure.
All I'm asking is for you to give it your best shot. If it proves to be beyond your capabilities as well, I'll talk to the commissioner about canceling the commission.
Okay, so who are we looking for? And what is it about this commission that's made it so hard to complete?
This commission was jointly issued by the residents of Vimara Village. They say one of their own villagers has gone missing. But the problem is, they don't know the missing person's name. They can only provide information about his general appearance.
They're all from the same village, but they don't even know his name? If so many adventurers have failed to complete this commission, maybe this missing villager doesn't exist at all. Could it be some sort of a prank or something?
Unlikely. Several villagers came by to issue the commission, and judging by their appearance and tone of voice, they seemed incredibly sincere. It certainly didn't seem like a joke to them. Besides, putting up a commission requires a processing fee. There aren't many upsides to a prank that costs Mora to carry out. In any case, It would probably be best to go to Vimara village and ask around first. The Adventurers Guild does have some information on hand, but I would say anything you can learn directly from the villagers would be far more reliable. The best way to avoid misdirection is to go to the source.
Alright then, let's go! I'm starting to get really curious about this whole thing.
Don't you remember your...
We made it to Vimara village! Why don't we talk to some of the villagers to learn a little bit more about the missing guy? If this commission is really as challenging as...
Hello there. You looking to buy something? I do business in this area.
Oh, no, we're adventurers. Catherine sent us to look into a commission here in Vimara village.
Ah, so you're here about that then. Ah, you're not the first, that's for sure. We've certainly made a lot of trouble for you all. To be honest, we aren't holding out much hope. Many adventurers have made their way out here, confident they'd be able to help us, only to leave soon after with nothing to show for their efforts. We've pretty much had it up to here in questions, and the area around the village has practically been overturned in search of clues. But
So, this person we're looking for, what's his name? Where did he live? Does he have any relatives?
I don't know. I really have no clue. I couldn't tell you.
Okay, guess you are really sick of answering questions.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sound short with you. I was actually just giving you my answer to your... I know it may seem like we don't have anything to offer by way of information, but I promise you, we all have a very strong impression of him. When you live in the same village as someone, you develop a lot of memories together, you know? We just don't know the specifics. Maybe we did at one point, but that information is long gone by now. At least that's what everyone in the village seems to think. We've all exchanged what we know, and that was the only logical conclusion.
Alright, specifics aside then, what kind of person was he?
Young guy, in his early 20s probably. Incredibly kind sort of person, always willing to lend a helping hand. I'd chat with him when I didn't have any customers. I even saw him stick out his neck for others on more than one occasion. Very interesting guy, that one.
Now that you've started talking about him, you don't seem nearly as down in the dumps as you did before. Seems like he left a pretty good impression on you.
But of course, everyone in the village is pretty fond of him. There aren't many young people like him nowadays. So genuine and pure.
Could he have just moved away without telling anyone?
No, he's not the type to leave without saying goodbye. And anyway, moving away without being seen by a single person in the village?
Huh. Alright, thanks for the information. We're gonna go ask around some more.
It's that guests I hear.
Hi, Grandpa Amadea. We're here to help you look for the guy that's gone missing.
Ah, so that's what brings you to these parts. Coming all this way for our sake. That's so very kind of you.
Could you tell us a bit about him?
Of course. I'm happy to help any way I can. With my failing eyesight, I'm afraid I can't offer much about his appearance. But I don't think his parents are still living in the village. But somehow he would often take time to visit the elderly or play with the orphans in the village. And whenever someone had something on their mind, he was there to listen with open ears. He always knew just what to say. As the village chief, I owe him many thanks, helping villagers navigate difficult moments in their lives. should have been one of my responsibilities, but he was often the one rising to the occasion.
Wow. He seems like such a nice and gentle person. No wonder his disappearance affected you all so much. But, you wouldn't happen to know any details about his name, address, or family situation, right?
I'm ashamed to admit it, but I just can't remember. No matter how you look at it, I should know those things. But for some reason, no matter how hard I try to remember, the information just doesn't come. Perhaps my age really has caught up with me this time.
It's okay. There's no need to force yourself to try and remember. We'll figure something out.
हाँ जिसके बारे में सब भूल गए हैं, बट भूले भी नहीं है, बहुत अजीब बात है।
Well, Traveler, what do you think? I think so too. Like, the name thing. It's so weird that no one remembers his name. And nobody has been able to tell us anything about his family or where he lived. It's like this guy's been erased from reality or something. Wait, so you're saying it's not that he's been erased, necessarily, but more like he never existed to begin with? Okay, Paimon's gonna need some time to process that one. Someone who only exists in people's memories?
You two are the adventurers who just arrived, right? You're here for the Vamara Village Commission?
Yep, sure are. We were just looking into the case.
I'm so glad to hear that. Thank goodness you haven't given up. I've been so worried the Adventurers Guild might cancel our commission. My name is Atosa, by the way. I grew up here in Vamara Village. Anyway, I just wanted to say, please keep searching for a missing villager. I'm begging you. You have to find him.
Yeah, no need to worry. We'll give it our best shot. So,
I'm not sure this counts as a lead, but follow me. There's a place I'd like to show you.
अरे हेलो अभी भाई, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। कैसे हो अभी भाई? स्ट्रीम को लाइक करना मत भूल। शेर किसी तरह आ ही गया।
is this the place? Under this tree?
Yep. I know it doesn't look like much, but this place is very meaningful to me. It's so full of memories. We used to always sit together under this tree and talk. Sometimes we would look up at the clouds in the sky or
चीता ही कह दे। हेलो बीतो, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। थैंक यू लाइक करने के लिए स्ट्रीम को।
I was actually adopted by the people of Vamara Village. The forest rangers found me in the woods as a child. I was surrounded by such good people and
70% downloaded.
Still, there were times when I couldn't help but feel incredible.
इसके बाद देखता हूँ इस क्वेस्ट के बाद मैं गोस्ट ऑफ सुशीमा या वैलो में से देखूंगा क्या खोलना है।
When something's bothering you or when you have good news to share, you always want to talk about it with somebody. But for the longest time, I didn't know who I could talk to or if I should say anything at all.
वैलो,
Everyone has their
okay.
own problems to deal with. Even if I might want to confide in others, I don't want to become a burden. Really? You know exactly how I feel? Wow, that sounds really
15 मिनट का गेंशिन। अरे 15 मिनट का कहाँ से? 1 घंटा चलेगा ये।
Well, I guess you could say that to me. He felt like both.
इसके बाद बोला।
And a friend who could really understand me. No matter what came my way, I knew I could always talk to him. He was so
ये बहुत
thoughtful
important quest है।
and pure and patient.
सुबह स्टार रेल की स्ट्रीम करी थी।
Ever since he disappeared, there's been so much I wanted to tell him. No, none of those things matters now. I just really want to see him again.
तो क्वेस्ट पे क्वेस्ट भरे होंगे.
You two must have been really close. Did he ever
बहुत
tell you
अच्छे
anything about
इवेंट मिस
himself?
कर दिए फ्री प्रीमोज वाले.
Hmm. He mostly
तब मैं
just talked
ट्यूशन था.
about interesting things he saw around the
9 से
village.
3.
He'd share a lot of his own wild ideas as well. Oh, right. I did ask him about his parents once. I didn't know whether that meant they had left the village or passed away.
तुम
And
जिंदा
I
हो.
did
हेलो
want to
पिक्सल
cry.
भाई, वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम. स्ट्रीम को लाइक
Still
करना मत
not much
भूलना.
to go off of.
हाँ जिंदा हूँ.
Look at me. Talking your ear off and still nothing to show for it. The last time I talked this much in
वूवा
one
के
go
लॉन्च
was
से ही
when we were
गेंशिन
still
डिलीटेड है.
together.
मैंने वूवा खेला फिर
Come
मैंने
to
बोला
think of it,
गेंशिन भी खेलना
every time we
जरूरी है.
talked, it always seemed to be around dusk, just like right now. Time always
अभी
passed by
नया
really
इवेंट
slowly,
आएगा तब करूँगा.
even when it felt like we'd been talking for hours. The
और
sun
कैसे हो
would
पिक्सल
still
भाई?
be at the same position in the sky.
Well, time always seems to pass slower when you're relaxed, right? What's wrong, traveler? Hey, look at those hilly trails over there. That... the Abyss Order. Could they be the
मैं
ones
जिंदा
behind
हूँ.
all this?
नाइस नाइस पिक्सल भाई.
Uh-oh, we've been spotted! Quick, get ready to fight!
Gather!
There is no escape.
Everyone hold hands!
Bow your head.
Now you shall perish. Shine down.
Order guide you. Stabilize.
Sharing my knowledge! Hey,
There is no escape.
Silence. Gather. Be sanctified.
खत्म.
Thank you so much. I wasn't expecting monsters to show up. If you hadn't been here, I'm not sure what I
बेस्ट
would have done.
पार्टी सेट.
it was no trouble.
Now that I think about it, the hilly trolls around Vimara village have
कुछ
been a
भी
lot
कहो, इस
more
पार्टी
active
सेटअप पर कुछ
lately.
ज्यादा ही मजा आ
They
रहा है.
seem agitated and would often attack anything in sight. Chief Amadea doesn't allow the children to play in the area.
Maybe the Abyss Order really is involved.
और बताओ क्या चल रहा है सबका.
Well,
स्ट्रीम
we
को
should
लाइक
head
करना
back
मत
and check
भूलना
out the
बाद में.
situation in Vimara village just in case.
बहुत
If
जरूरत
the
है.
Abyss Order is plotting
Channel
something that
revive
could
करना.
spell trouble for the villagers.
अगर चैनल चल जाता अच्छा खासा तो घर से जाने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ती.
It's Dainslev!
Ah, it's you two.
Oh, a friend of yours? Well, I'll leave you all to it then. I should head back to the village and check up on Chief
Yep, see you later, Atos!
वो भाई डेनस्लिफ आ गया फिर से. वेबकैम जेई की तैयारी. वेबकैम शायद चलेगा नहीं. एक सेकंड रुको. मेरा कुछ इशू हो गया है. वीडियो कैप्चर डिवाइस. ओ कुछ ज़्यादा ही कैप्चर हो रहा है. रुको एक सेकंड. कचरा भी कैप्चर हो रहा है. ज़्यादा ही कैप्चर हो रहा है. हाँ ठीक है. बट लाइटिंग की ज़रूरत है. थोड़ी सी लाइटिंग की ज़रूरत है. हाँ ठीक है. अब ओ भाई वेबकैम कैसे चल गया. बट चल गया तो चल गया. मुझे उम्मीद नहीं थी चल जाएगा. लो चल गया.
No matter. It may have taken you a while to catch on, but I'm sure you've
Lighting.
also realized by now.
Wow, hello Dhoni bhai,
Strange
welcome to
about
the
this
stream.
place. The Abyss Order is most certainly planning something in this area.
और
Or
कैसे हो?
worse, Their plan could already be in
मुंह
motion.
भी नहीं धोया है
So
तो
you think the Abyss Order is behind the hilly churl activity in the area?
As things stand, I highly doubt that is their primary motive. I would imagine the increased hilichurl activity is merely a byproduct of whatever it...
Still, the hilly churl activity is causing a lot of problems.
The best way to protect them is by figuring out what the Abyss Order is truly planning. That is how we prevent... And you shall have them. Don't worry. There should be ample time to talk.
और तन्मय भाई मैं तो ठीक हूँ, आप बताओ। मैं भी ठीक ठाक हूँ। मैंने बोला अब घर आया हूँ तो किसी तरह स्ट्रीम तो कर ही पाऊंगा ढंग से। मैंने बोला अब चलो दोबारा से रिवाइव करते हैं चैनल yospidernet.com।
Ah, so that was the commission that brought you here to Vimara village.
लाइटिंग
Someone who seems to only exist in people's memories. That is indeed quite intriguing. I would agree that it's unlikely you have a simple missing persons case on your hands.
कुछ दिन के लिए घर आया हूँ।
Any possible connection to the Abyss Order is still
और बता
unclear.
धनी भाई क्या चल रहा
It
है?
appears all we have by way of clues is increased hilichurl activity. And that is...
Right! That mysterious voice he heard in his sister's memory. The one who called himself a sinner. Who is he?
बाय द वे स्ट्रीम लाइक करना मत भूलना यार। कैसा गया परीक्षा? ठीक ठाक गया? पता नहीं, निकल जाए तो अच्छा ही
Traveler,
है।
let me ask
बहुत
you
बड़ा
this.
टेंशन खत्म हो जाएगा
Do you
जीवन।
believe your sibling to have betrayed you? I sense hesitation in your words. After all, you still haven't figured out the whole truth of
इससे
what
था
happened.
काय का?
There's still hope for the two of you to reconcile. Irreparable damage has not yet been done.
एसएससी का पेपर था।
The sinner you wish to know about, his situation is different. He and his fellow sinners have long betrayed me, and long betrayed their nation. His name is Vedderfolnir, the Visionary. I'm loath to admit it, but he is also my kin, my older brother.
Your brother?
पिक्सल कहाँ गया? दोनों में क्या हुआ?
There were 5 of them, the 5 sinners of Kanria. The wise Roptatir, the visionary Vedderfolnir, Gold Rhindaughter, the foul Sertalogi, and Rehir of Solnari, Rerir. No matter how eroded my memory may become, I will never forget their names. One day, I shall have my vengeance.
Wait, some of those names sound really familiar. Rhindaughter is the one who created Albedo. Sertalogi is Skirk's master. And the
और
one we
बताओ
just learned
भाई।
about, Dane's brother, Vedderfolnir. If he was the voice of the sinner, then the one who inspired Clotar to create the Abyss Order was him.
They were once people of great esteem in Kanria. Those who carried the hopes of the nation. They were the best of their peers, outstanding in their respective fields. 6 of us, together. We should have been the ones to prevent the disaster. The ones to stop the Vinster King from continuing to rock the foundation of the world.
चैट नहीं आ रही।
Deep within, the 5 of them craved something more.
फेज 11
They could not resist the call of the Abyss, and divided among themselves a power that could destroy the world. So they became sinners, but also transcendent beings, each in possession of world-shattering power. And when the cataclysm occurred, not one of them stood up in defense of their nation. Not one came forward to prevent the tragedy, and for that, they shall never have my forgiveness.
डेनस्लिफ का पुल है क्या? नहीं, डेनस्लिफ का पुल नहीं है।
If they are not stopped,
एमिली
the day
आएगी
is sure
और
to come when they will also betray the entire world.
फेज 11 और डेनस्लिफ लेकिन रहेगा, प्लेबल तो रहेगा।
Of course. As I said, I never intended to hide anything from you.
So, Dane, what have you been looking into all this time?
I've continued to investigate the questions surrounding the Loom of Fate. It's been quite some time
फुरीना
since
के
the
लिए
initial
वेट कर रहा
operation
हूँ
was
मैं.
launched.
फुरीना पुल
By
करूँगा.
retrieving the eye of the first field tiller, we were
प्लेबल
able
है.
to stop part of their plan from coming to fruition.
Oh, Paimon remembers! Weren't they going to use it to corrupt?
Indeed. However, it's obvious that was just some sort of technical experiment. The eye was integral to their plan, yet somehow, despite failing to obtain it, they've skipped the experimental phase and found some
आएगा.
other way to
कभी ना
keep
कभी
moving
तो आएगा.
forward.
मतलब एंडिंग
There are
स्टोरी में
many
आएगा.
signs pointing to that effect.
Then what should we do? It's not too late, is it?
Our most
अभी
pressing
तो नेटलाइन
concern
के कैरेक्टर्स
is
आएंगे.
to determine the purpose of the Loom of Fate.
यार ये लाइटिंग बहुत
From
ज़्यादा है
there,
ना.
we'll be able to deduce the Abyss Order's true objective.
कभी हमारे साथ भी
Based on
खेल
the
लिया
intel
करो.
I've gathered
भाई
so
हेलो
far,
एसन भाई वेलकम टू
I
द
suspect the
स्ट्रीम.
Loom of Fate is related to the
हेलो
ley
बाबू भाई
lines in
वेलकम
some
टू द
way.
स्ट्रीम.
The ley lines?
मैं
Traveler,
खेल लेना ना.
you were able to observe
अब
your
तो पेपर
siblings'
हो गया
memories
तब तो
last
मैं
time,
खेल
yes?
लूँगा.
I believe that was due to the fact that the
बहुत
ley lines in
इम्पोर्टेंट
that
क्वेस्ट है
area
ये.
were
बाय द वे
unstable.
थैंक यू यार सब
My
स्ट्रीम
recent
पे
investigation
आए.
has shown that
स्ट्रीम
Abyss
को
Order
लाइक करना मत
activity in
भूलना.
a particular area is usually followed by a series.
Wait, then our commission here in Vamara Village.
It's certainly possible. I'll join your investigation tomorrow.
हे भगवान
Missing
से आज से
persons
पूजरी ना
case
कभी
could very
पुल
well
में.
turn out to be the key to
मैं भाई
unraveling
परसों
these
आता हूँ. अच्छा ठीक
mysteries.
है परसों आना.
Well,
कितना
if we're teaming up with Dane again, we're gonna need
पाइमॉन
all the energy
मिलेगा.
we can get. Let's
प्रीमोजम्स.
try investigating
और
somewhere a
बाबू
little
भाई
further
कैसे
away
हो?
tomorrow.
यू. अच्छा मैं जब आर्कॉन क्वेस्ट कर रहा हूँ स्लो स्लो ढीली ढीली वाली तब सब आए.
Oh, so tired.
मेरी नींद खुल गई उसकी
Used way
उबासी.
too much
जिंदा है
Regus
भैया.
yesterday. It's all Dane's fault saying all that complicated stuff. Well, let's
उसकी
go find Dane. He's got a lot
अंगड़ाई
to do
सुन के
today.
मेरी प्रीमोजेम्स काफी आ गए थे. रुको एक सेकंड देखता हूँ. अरे फुरीना का बैनर आ गया क्या? नहीं अभी नहीं आया. फ्लोरेंट का बैनर कब तक है? 19 घंटे तक है. इसके बाद आएगा फुरीना का बैनर. अच्छा इससे याद आया स्टोर में देखता हूँ. स्टोर में कुछ आया क्या? स्टार्टर्स शॉप कब खुलेगी? शॉप 6 दिन में खुलेगी. हाँ. अरे एक नहीं हुआ यार यहाँ पर. क्या एक नहीं हुआ? चलो अभी थोड़ी सी क्वेस्ट खत्म करते हैं. उसी का 2 पार्ट आज खेल लो.
Hello.
किसका 2 पार्ट?
Why are you just zoning out
भैया
over
मैं
here?
क्या इसमें पैसा लगा सकता हूँ? किस में?
Did something
पार्ट 2
happen?
डाउनलोड करना पड़ेगा ना.
The missing person from
वैसे
your
जरूरत
commission.
नहीं पड़ती
Could you describe them to me?
एसएन भाई.
Oh, young guy?
गेंशिन में
Early
अगर हुआ
20s?
तो
Seriously, Dane, what's going
का
on?
भी करूँगा तो तब तक के लिए वेट कर लेना. एक वेलकिन
There
मिल
appear to
जाएगा
be certain memories
गिव
in
अवे
my
में.
mind
अभी
that
थोड़े सब्सक्राइबर
weren't
बढ़ने दो.
there before. Memories of him.
Maybe we just talked too much about him yesterday?
No, it wasn't a dream. They're memories. Memories that suddenly
देखो
appeared
नाइट
in
में
my
खेलता
mind
फिर.
after I
कौन
woke
सा
up.
पार्ट 1 पार्ट 2 की बात
I'm
कर रहे हो?
certain
मुझे भी
I've never
बता.
met this person before. I remember handing him the eye of the first field tiller.
What? Okay, so this missing person definitely has something to do with the Abyss Order then.
Indeed.
रात ही हो
And
रहा.
it appears he possesses the ability to implant
मॉर्चरी
memories into the
असिस्टेंट.
minds
अरे
of
बाप रे
others.
रहने दो नहीं खेलो.
Wait then. All the memories the villagers have of him, could they be fake too? Maybe they... But why would he do something like that?
Whatever the Abyss Order is planning, an important truth has been revealed to us this morning.
What sort of truth?
That their goal is still to obtain the eye of the first field tiller. They haven't stopped searching for it. I am the only person who knows its location. Perhaps implanting that particular memory was an attempt to interfere with my mind in some way.
खेल लो तन्मय भाई एक बार. नहीं
Your
नहीं बिल्कुल नहीं.
concerns are not entirely unfounded. I don't believe the Abyss Order is capable of altering reality like that just
अरे
yet.
एसएन है क्या?
However,
एसएन से
considering
बोलना
their
अगर
single-minded
हुआ तो
pursuit of
कोऑप
the eye,
खेलेंगे.
I would see an equal level of caution is in order on our part. Come with me. We must check whether the eye is still in our possession.
Oh, so you're going to take us to where you hid it?
Of course.
पुराना बैकग्राउंड. कौन सा पुराना बैकग्राउंड?
Gotta grow up quickly so I can go find Rana. I wanna go traveling too.
कहाँ जाना है? पुराना बैकग्राउंड क्या? वेबकैम पे लॉल. पुराना बैकग्राउंड. हाँ
Here? Not an easy place to discover, that's for sure. Well, let's go check to see if it's safe.
डोमेन लग रहा है तो. एनिमीज ना हो.
Traveler, wait. We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
हाँ इसके दिमाग से के साथ किसी ने छेड़छाड़ किया लगता. कुछ तो गड़बड़ है दया. कुछ तो गड़बड़ है. कुछ तो हमें नहीं पता. उम्मीद करते हैं पायरों का कोई पजल ना हो अंदर, वरना फंस जाएंगे. फिर से करना पड़ेगा नहीं तो. अच्छा थोड़ी सी क्वालिटी इम्प्रूव हुई क्या स्ट्रीम की ओवरऑल? थोड़ा सा ओबीएस में सेटिंग्स में चेंज किया था. आर्टिफैक्ट इन्वेंटरी भरी हुई है. किसी का तो आर्टिफैक्ट होगा जिसको ले. नहीं रहने दो, वही खा लेंगे. हाँ कोई वही खा लेंगे. रहने दो, ज्यादा कुछ मत बनाओ. इतनी कोई भूख नहीं है, रहने दो. हैं देख लो. नहीं नहीं निकली. ट्राई नहीं की. देख लो जैसी कुछ हल्का फुल्का बना लो, नहीं तो जिसमें ज्यादा मेहनत नहीं लगे. तो रहने दो. क्लोरीन के लिए
On my part. Let the mighty be humble.
Torn to oblivion. Shine down.
Justice is blindsided. Stabilize.
It appears the mechanisms here have changed over time. You can access
मेरे
the upper floor
दूसरा
from the side
ऑल्ट
door.
अकाउंट था ना, याद है एक?
Perhaps you should try reactivating the mechanism over there.
उसमें निकली थी क्लोरीन, बट वो पीक ने रख लिया अभी अकाउंट वो वाला. वो चेस्ट है क्या वहाँ पे? मैंने अभी देखा। मैं फुरीना के लिए सेव कर रहा हूँ इस अकाउंट में।
Solidify.
The Temple of Wisdom. I see everything.
Silence. Be sanctified. Order guide you. Stabilize.
हेलो
Everyone hold hands.
एक सेकंड, चैट एक बार रीलोड करके देखता हूँ, क्या पता चैट आ रही हो बट दिख नहीं रही हो। क्लोरिन नहीं निकली अभी भाई, ऑल्ट पे निकली थी।
Make sure all the runes are pointing in the direction indicated by the light. That should unlock the mechanism.
अच्छा ये क्यों नहीं जा रहा लाइट में? अब हो जाना चाहिए।
Ah, the door's open. Let's go. Our destination is just up ahead.
नहीं चैट नहीं कर, अच्छा मैं चैट नहीं कर रहा था, फिर ठीक है। ये एरिया बड़ा सुंदर है। आ गया ड्रीम्स में फिर से।
Looks like we can't go any further.
Be on your guard. I sense the presence of the abyss.
अरे हाइड्रो वाला।
Grow, grow, grow. Make yourselves a room.
Illusion shattered. Inazuma shines eternal.
Bow your heads. Let the mighty be humble. This is order. Gather.
Let's make her a little.
Shine down.
Settle down. Fall nevermore.
There is no escape.
The Temple of Wisdom. Committed to memory.
Silence. Hear the final prophecy. Bow your head to time.
Silence beckon.
Conquers all. Perish in the storm.
Silence!
ये थोड़ा स्ट्रांग है पुराने वाले से.
Now you shall perish.
Stabilize. Order guide you.
Share my knowledge. Everyone hold hands.
Shine down.
Settle down. Conquers all.
Let the mighty be humbled.
Hear the final prophecy.
Bow your head.
Here's the bomb. Escalation.
Solidify! Silence!
Illusion shattered.
Stabilize! Bow your head.
Conquers all. Feel no more.
Make yourselves at home.
Winter is nigh. Run follow.
Shine down.
Solidify! Just as I suspected. The false memories were a trap. The Abyss Order just wanted to follow us here. Now that they're in the vicinity, we should have a chance to see.
Dane? What's wrong?
Can you feel that? There's been a disturbance in the ley lines. It must be the work of the Abyss.
Wow, you must be really sensitive to that sort of thing. Paimon doesn't feel it.
You too. Do as I say. Use that mechanism over there and leave this place. The Abyss Order is putting something in motion. If you return to Vimara village, I suspect you might finally have the opportunity to locate the missing villager. Just think of it as a way to divide and conquer.
अरे मम्मी मखाने भी तो सेके थे, रहने दो. ओ भाई क्या हो रहा है?
I knew going along with your trap would be the only way to meet with you face to face.
You risked your safety and that of the Eye? That's quite the gamble, Dainsleif. But I believe that I am the one walking into a trap laid by the Twilight Sword.
So you came here all on your own? What about those followers of yours?
When the Twilight Sword is prepared for battle, any army I could send would only be marching to their doom.
ओ भाई
Better that I face you alone. I know you must have a lot to say, but if it's a conversation you want, you'll have to defeat me first.
ओ भाई you mean ये क्या चल रहा है? अब सस्पेंस बढ़ती जा रही है. ओ गॉड वो कह रहा है कोई मुझे बता दो.
The Abyss Order's on the move. The ley lines are all out of whack. We better hurry back to Vimara. Hey, look at those hilly trails over there. Weren't they acting super agitated just a little while ago? Why are they so calm all of a sudden?
आवाज किस चीज की आवाज?
In the new world, they bade farewell to the shrouded sun. At last, they no longer needed to dwell on their suffering, or try to differentiate between various thoughts of blasphemy. Such was the price they paid, and thus their souls became cleansed and pure.
Did you hear that? What was that sound just now? It sounded so gentle. Could that voice be comforting the hilly trills in some way? Oh, this is weird. Let's...
भाई वो क्या रहा है?
Looks like the same thing is happening over here too. The hilly trills are calm.
You see, we're both still here. We've reclaimed an endless amount of time to love. Release your tears. You no longer need to hold back your sorrow.
ये इथर की जैसी आवाज क्यों लगती है?
Over there. It looks like they're sleeping.
In the end, he whispered softly, "Sleep well, Father. Sleep well, my beloved people. When you awake, that which differentiates us shall be no more."
It almost sounds like a poem or some kind of story.
ओ भाई राज
Now
खुले
that
जा
the
रहे हैं
hilly
बट
trills
समझ
have
में
calmed
कुछ नहीं आ
down,
रहा.
Vimara village should be safe at least. Let's put the situation to the side for now. Dane said this might be our chance to find the missing villager.
अहमदिया से बात करने वाले को. Lag.
Grandpa Medea, is everyone all right? The Abyss Order seems to be up to something nearby.
The Abyss Order? Thank you for your concern, but as far as I'm aware, it's...
Well, that's good. Oh, also, you didn't happen to come across any clues about...
Some...
Huh? You know, the young guy from Vimara Village. The one you've been looking for all this
ओ
time.
भाई
You posted a commission with the Sumeru Adventurers Guild. That's kind of the whole reason we're here, actually. Your missing persons commission.
I do apologize. At least right now, I can't seem to recall whatever...
How is that?
ओ भाई अब इन लोग यही भूल गए कि कोई गायब है.
Something's definitely not right. We just talked to Grandpa. What do you think, Traveler? Could everyone's memories of the missing villager have been erased again? You're right.
पहले सबसे बात कर लेता हूँ.
It's all thanks to Lesser Lord.
Someone's gone missing? Who?
Just as expected. That guy you said a bunch of nice things about? He's around 20 years old, and you...
Oh, I know.
Really? You...
There aren't many young people who've earned that kind of Then there's only one person who fits the bill. No doubt about it. But yeah, I just saw him leave the village.
करना पड़ेगा कौन है.
Strange. Bayram seems to remember him. And apparently he just... Do you think maybe it's not that there's something wrong with people's memories, but that...
If this person only exists in people's... If we really did travel back to a time before he disappeared, that could explain why the just like what happened with Greater Lord Rukadevada, no one remembers him, because there's been a change in people's memories. If this person only exists... If we really did travel
भाई
back to a
रोहित
time
शर्मा
before he disappeared,
पिट रहा है
that could
ऑस्ट्रेलियन
explain why the
बॉलर
villagers
स्पीड
said he
रहा है
hadn't gone missing.
बॉलर नाइस नाइस
Just
अरे
like what
यार
happened with Greater Lord Rukadevada.
Right! Paimon totally forgot about the ley line disturbances. We're in someone else's memory. Just like how you entered your sibling's memory last time. That would also explain why we seem to be at a time before he went missing. Right. If he's someone who only exists in people's memories, then we're finally on the same
नाइस
turf.
नाइस सुन के अच्छा लगा
Didn't Bayron just say that he saw him leave the village with someone? Oh, who knows how long this ley line disturbance is gonna last? We might not. Good idea. That'll help us narrow things down. We pretty much figured out that the missing villager has the ability to... Right! That! Could we try to figure... Like, does it maybe leave a trick...
All the memories seem to be set in or... No. If time was allowed to pass within the false memories, there's a higher...
No wonder! All this time and the sky hasn't changed a bit! That must mean time isn't passing! That's the tell of the fake memories! The implanted memories are basically taking place outside of the regular 24 hours of the day. If the memories included the regular passage of time, it would be easy for people to tell that something was off. Like there could be overlap or something. People might start to wonder why they remember doing two different things at the same time of day. That's why he makes sure the memories take place at a specific moment in time rather than over a period of time.
Dainsleif had memories implanted in... No. The color of the sky.
Atosa
Right!
memories.
That's exactly what Atosa described!
Come to think of it, every time we talked, it always seemed to be around dusk, just like right now. Time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like we'd been talking for hours, the sun would still be at the same position in the sky.
Yep, that has to be it! This is definitely Atosa's memory. Yeah, that's...
ओह हम यादों की बारात में ट्रैवल कर रहे हैं पूरा ने खानरिया वाले कपड़े पहन रखे हैं
So, you see, Granny Jahiat was a mercenary when she was younger. She just talks like that out of habit. She's not trying to scare the children on purpose. Oh, there I go again. Always talking about my own things. Do you maybe have anything you want to share? It's okay if you don't. You could also just talk about what you think of me?
Oh, I think you're an incredibly strong and thoughtful young woman. You'll meet many amazing people and live a very happy life. You won't miss someone like me.
Huh? Are those your friends over there?
कौन है ये
Oh, right! This version of Atosa hasn't met us yet.
Friends? I guess you could say that. It must have taken them a lot of effort to find me. So, I should see what they need. I'm sorry, Atosa. We'll have to continue this conversation another time.
Another time, huh? Yeah, okay. I'll head back to the village then. Talk to you some other time.
Oh boy.
It's nice to see you, traveler. I believe this is the first time we've met.
Born into abject sorrow, he shall now become the loom of fate. Dane's brother, one of the 5 sinners of... No, that does... You're... Kari Bear Alberic.
Oh, you know me? That's quite the surprise. I don't believe I've met you before. Oh, I see. It was the memory, wasn't it? Your sibling's memory. You saw... the me from back then. This is Atosa's memory. I came here to say goodbye to her. But I suppose I'll just leave her a message instead.
ये कैसा मैसेज है? इस मैसेज का मतलब क्या है? कोई मुझे बताए? सी ऑफ फ्लावर्स की याद आ गई. उसमें भी हम यही सब कर सकते थे ना.
I suppose you could call it the realm of my consciousness. I'm someone who no longer exists in the real world, after all. As you well know. It's nothing. I still have enough strength to play the part of a good host. I've always hoped that I'd get the chance to talk to you like this. And now, the time has finally arrived. Extreme sorrow and pain. Hope and regret coursing through your veins. And a degree of abyssal power that defies comprehension. Father told me that once I possessed all those elements, I would become the loom of fate. But despite his intentions for me, I never truly became the loom of fate. I was merely used as a means for its construction. In truth, I died the moment I set everything in motion. The person you see before you now is nothing but a remnant of consciousness left over within the loom of fate. As for your question, the loom of fate is a device capable of weaving ley lines. In its primitive form, it can only be used to create and implant memories. But as more of it is completed, its power becomes stronger and stronger, until finally, it has the power to weave real ley lines of its own. Once fully completed, the moment it gains the power to weave ley lines, it loses the lower level ability to influence memories. But it also becomes a tool that can change the entire world. Yes, I have the ability to control the loom in its semi-completed form. I suppose you can think of it as a form of compensation. After all, its existence cost me my life. Ah, that. I was wrong to implant those memories. I just wanted them to feel like I once existed in this world. As if I had a chance at life. I know what you must be thinking. Why would I do something so meaningless? But I just couldn't accept it. I had to know what it would be like if I had my own life. What kind of person I would be. What other people would think of me. Chief Amadia, Baram, Granny Jahiyat, Atosa. What would it be like if I could live alongside them? No cataclysm, no curse. Just a quiet life in a peaceful village. I was curious, so I selfishly tried to have my own life. Even if that meant piecing together the version of myself that could have been. One memory at a time. I know it sounds stupid. After all, my life ended a long time ago. Any chance at living was stripped away from me when I was 8 years old. My consciousness left to mature in an illusory world of nothingness. Even the form you see before you was nothing but an invention based on my father's appearance. An imagined version of what I would look like if I had the chance to grow up. I know. But there's nothing I can do to make them find me. If I could exist in the real world, I would return without a second thought and surprise them with the suddenness of it all. But, well, that's not possible for me. I know. Captain Dainsleif. Twilight's sword, you mean? No need to meet up with him. Things should already be settled on his end. Exactly. As someone who could only exist in people's memories, the fact that I'm able to talk to you in my consciousness like this can only mean one thing. The Loom of Fate has already been completed. No need to worry about Captain Dainsleif. He's absolutely fine. The only reason he lost the eye was because I happened to guess exactly what he was planning. Captain Dainsleif has had the eye inside his body this whole time, hasn't he? His plan was to lure the Abyss Order to a false location, capitalizing on their pursuit of the eye in order to have the chance to confront the princess. He would then hand the eye to you and tell you to take it away from that location. That way, Captain Dainsleif could accomplish his own goal and ensure the safety of the eye all at once. A very thorough plan. That's right, because in his mind, he had given it to you already. Before you two entered that false location.
Traveler, wait. We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
That was when I implanted the memory of him handing you the eye. Given the tense situation at that time, Captain Dainsleif failed to notice anything out of the ordinary, and took that memory to be real. I'm sorry, Traveler, but I needed the Loom of Fate to be completed. And to do that, we had to retrieve the eye. I promise I'm not trying to conceal anything from you, but I truly have no idea what the princess is planning. Tevat's ley line system is deeply entrenched in the planet. Creating new ley lines can neither replace nor extend the ones that already exist. In the face of everything they could be planning, I fear I'm too insignificant to even get a glimpse of the bigger picture. In any case, I had my own use for the Loom of Fate, and my goal, at least, has been achieved. You remember my father, don't you? Clotar Alberic. After he used the power of the Abyss to restore consciousness to my hilichurl form, I suffered from an indescribable level of mental anguish. To comfort me, my father told me a story, that this was a fairy tale world where I had to take on the form of a little monster. That story managed to dispel my fears, even if just for a moment. My goal was simple: to use the Loom of Fate in its near-completed form, when its ability to create memories was at its strongest, to implant a specific memory into the minds of the hilichurls. In that memory, I would tell them a story, just like my father did for me. It was a story of fairy tales and love. But more than anything, it was the story of us. I can't change the world. Not when I lost the very right to exist within it. Implanting those memories, that was the most worthwhile thing I could offer. All that's left of my existence is a wisp of residual consciousness tied to the Loom of Fate. In truth, that trace of my consciousness should have dissipated long ago. My goal was the one thing that allowed me to hold on all this time. But now, the bedtime story is finished. And it's finally time to rest.
Looks like I was too late to see Kari Bear one last time. Kari Bear's consciousness is gone, and this space will soon disappear along with it. Neither of us belongs here. That's why we're not tangible. Were that not the case, I'd love to hug you too. Well, how about a conversation?
Oh bhai, finally.
The chance to just stop and talk like this is certainly not easy to come by. Wouldn't you agree? That battle earlier was tough. The one against Dane, I mean. I didn't expect that after everything, he would still hesitate to raise his sword against me. Were it not for that, perhaps I'd still be no match for the Twilight Sword. Even after 500 years. The Loom of Fate, huh? I still haven't found a way to utilize it to its full potential. But
There's still time, before the heavenly principles awaken. Yes, for 500 years now, ever since the cataclysm in Conria, there's been no sign of activity. Not long ago, you witnessed the Hydro Archon destroy her divine throne. Yes? Such a flagrant disregard for the rules, and still Celestia took no action. I suppose that's proof enough of the heavenly principles situation. However, the heavenly principles will awaken. We just don't know when that will be, or what might trigger it. You could say that. Just look at Kari Bear. He was so pure and single-minded. The space we now find ourselves is a perfect representation of who he was. Quiet and peaceful. Even as a hilly churl, seeing the terrible sight within the mirror wasn't enough to taint his spirit. He brought comfort to the people of this world, even though he was denied the very right to be a part of it. So ask yourself this. Who was it that deprived him of that right to exist? Of course, that's only one example. My feelings about the heavenly principles are too complicated to explain in just a few words. Ether?
You're the only one in this world who calls me that. There's so much I wanted to ask you, but for some reason, I'm not interested in asking those questions right now. There's just one thing I have to ask. One thing I could never understand. Why? Why can't we continue our journey together?
At the end of my journey, I arrived at a place known as the Sea of Flowers at the end. Do you remember? A long time ago, when we traveled between worlds together, you told me you wanted to find a place in the universe where that one flower was in full bloom. To have a place like that suddenly appear before me. Well, would you think of that as a coincidence?
You mean...
I miss you too, Ether. But as this war continues to rage, and as I continue to seek that final answer, I don't even know how to face myself sometimes, let alone my own brother.
What's going on?
This space has lost its tether. I doubt it'll be able to exist much longer. In fact, aside from our inability to physically interact with each other, there's something else you should know about this space. With Kari Bear gone, we won't be able to remember anything that happened here. Everything in this space will be wiped from existence, including all memory of our reunion.
You're only telling me this now?
भाई मिले भी सेट
Still so sleep. Oh, Paimon woke up a little earlier than you, so Paimon will fill you in. The villagers said that they saw us sleeping near the village yesterday. Oh, and Dane came by just now? He didn't say anything, though. Just made sure that you were all right and left. Kinda seemed like he had a lot on his mind, but that's Dane for ya. Let's think for a second. He was the missing villager that we've been trying to find, right? And after that, Paimon doesn't... Wait. Well, what happened after that?
Sleep well?
Bayram, you sure seem happy. Did something good happen?
Something good? Huh. It's just that, well, the village organized another search, so there we were, searching away, when according to him, one day around dusk, he was passing by this one tree outside the village, and he saw our missing villager. There he was, sleeping under that tree all by himself. His parents came a little later to wake him up, and they all left together. And after that, well, we all started to feel like that really is what happened. Kind of. Oh, and we also remembered his name, Curry Bear. Now, that's not a name you hear every day. Would have been helpful if we remembered it sooner. Well, I hope he's happy wherever he is, and we're all relieved now that we know what happened.
Seems like everyone thinks Curry Bear left the village. That's probably for the best. At least they have some sort of explanation now. Paimon wonders how Atosa's doing. Maybe we should... Paimon didn't see her in the village just... Hey, Atosa, how's it going?
Oh, it's you two. I was part of the search party, so honestly, I just can't believe I forgot something so important. He always seemed to appear out of nowhere. If Curry Bear wants me to forget about the time we spent together, then I'm willing to try. I relied on him for a lot of things, but I'm sure with enough time, even the deepest of attachments can fade. Okay, I'll admit. I was dumped, wasn't I? Otherwise, why would he just leave like that without saying goodbye? You don't need to comfort me. I'll be okay. It's just like Curry Bear said. It's the things we overcome that make life more precious. And you know, if he has a heart, me. Anyway, thanks for all your hard work, you two. I promise I'd help Granny to...
Well, that should be it, right? Oh, right! Weren't you about to tell... a picture?
पिक्चर दे दी ताकि हम याद रहे कि हम मिले थे. भूख ही नहीं लग रही. मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ?
Thank you for Add Astra.
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth, and those that come across Liyue tend to stay a while.
प्रीमो से मिल गया।
Is when
नोटिस करूँगा। स्पेशल इवेंट देखता हूँ, स्पेशल इवेंट चल रहा होगा। सीजुइन का स्पेशल इवेंट थोड़े से प्रीरोज तो मिस से भी मिल जाएंगे। बाकी के स्टिकर्स इतने खराब हैं, दूसरा कोई ड्रॉ भी कैसे कर सकता है? नेuvillette लगा भी लेता है स्टिकर। Opera Epiclus. यहाँ पे स्टिकर लगा रहा हूँ। मतलब अच्छे लगे हैं उसके स्टिकर्स। वॉलपेपर सेव कर लेता हूँ। अगले स्ट्रीम में काम आएगा।
Many things come.
Charlie's Primo is not bad, not bad. Teapot. टेलीपोर्ट करके आइटम्स कलेक्ट करते हैं, फिर आई थिंक वैल्यू में जाते हैं। गोस्ट ऑफ सुशीमा का सोच रहा था, बट आई थिंक वैल्यू ठीक रहेगा क्या?
This realm is...
ब्लूप्रिंट्स आ गए नए, कौन यूज करते हैं? इम्पोर्टेंट है साइंटिफाइंग एसेंस। लेवल अप मटेरियल्स पटक के रख लेते हैं, आगे काम आएंगे।
If you ever have...
ये क्विज भी पूरी नहीं की मैंने अभी तक। फिलहाल तो बस हर में जाते हैं, यहाँ से लिस्ट करके। भी राइट बैक पे कर देता हूँ। बट एंडिंग अच्छी थी। अच्छा वो मैंने ये वाली क्वेस्ट का वीडियो नहीं देखा था ऑनलाइन, वरना वो बेकार लगती। अरे कहाँ यो वेनम भाई, अरे अब दिख रहे हैं मैसेजेस मेरे को। लॉल यो तो अनमोल, मेरे को अभी क्यों दिखे मैसेज? चैट रीलोड करो, हाँ वही की, तब जाके दिखे। मेरे को लगा चैट क्यों नहीं दिख रही। यार चैट क्यों नहीं दिखती आजकल? अरे यार इसमें चैट रीलोड, ओफो। अच्छा हर्ष खेल रहा था यार।
They want to dance? I'll lead.
चलो एक राउंड उसको बर्बाद करके एग्जिट कर दो। और ओके।
उनका के वापस आ गया भाई, प्रॉब्लम हो गया। तो देखते हैं, पुश मत करो। Don't push, don't push, don't push.
Blocking sight. No charges left.
Nice, hold, hold, hold.
Got him. You will not kill my allies.
चलो इसी बहाने स्ट्रीम पे। नहीं नहीं, वो आयन वैंडल किसी और की पकड़ा है वो।
Wait for me.
और चलो मैं लो। अरे नहीं ये मत करो, अरे नहीं वो दोबारा लॉगिन करेगा, मैं वैसे भी मर गया, वो दोबारा लॉगिन करेगा। फिर बचा गोस्ट ऑफ सुशीमा। अरे इन प्रोग्रेस मैच कहाँ लीव किया है मैंने? वो तो मतलब वो खुद मरने के बाद लीव किया ना, ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता। अरे कान एकदम से ये वॉल्यूम बढ़ जाती है। हम्म, oops। करना पड़ेगा, नहीं तो अर्स री लॉगिन कैसे करेगा, इसलिए मैंने एग्जिट किया है। बाय द वे गाइस, स्ट्रीम को लाइक करना मत भूलना, और अगर चैनल को नए हो तो सब्सक्राइब करना मत भूलना। ये ग्रोइंग चैनल है यार, सपोर्ट करना मत भूलना प्लीज़ प्लीज़, आपका सपोर्ट बहुत मायने रखता है। अगर चाहते हो कि मैं घर पे बैठे स्ट्रीम करता रहो। तो प्लीज चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करो। शेडर्स, ओ भाई शेडर्स कुछ ज़्यादा ही टाइम नहीं ले रहे। क्या कर रहे? अरे फिर से चैट रीलोड करो, सुशीमा दिखा दो। तुम्हें पता है ना, अगर तुम लिखोगे कि फिर से चैट रीलोड करो, अगर मुझे नहीं दिखेगा तो वो भी नहीं दिखेगा कि फिर से चैट रीलोड करने को बोला है। ऐसे में डिस्कॉर्ड पे मैसेज करना चाहिए आई थिंक। अरे भाई शेडर्स को इतना टाइम क्यों लग रहा है? रोहित आउट हो गया। भाई शेडर्स को इतना टाइम क्यों लग रहा है? मैं स्ट्रीम कर रहा हूँ इसलिए इतना टाइम नहीं लगता, पता हूँ। तो स्ट्रीम कर रहा हूँ इसलिए 39 बॉल पे 92 रन सुन के फिर भी अच्छा ही रन तो अच्छे ही बना लिए। ओ वाओ, हेलो वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। बढ़िया पारी। थैंक यू स्ट्रीम पे आने के लिए। स्ट्रीम को लाइक करना मत भूलो, चैनल पे नए हो तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना मत भूलो। बड़ा बड़े पापड़ बेल के स्ट्रीम कर रहा हूँ। ए यार ये शेडर्स को इतना टाइम क्यों लग रहा है? इतना टाइम नहीं लगता है गोस्ट ऑफ सुशीमा में। हाँ जी। हाँ पापड़ बेल रहा था। चैट गायब हो गया, कोई बात नहीं। हो गया तो कोई बात नहीं, इट्स ओके। फिलहाल आह, ये करना था यार। पोस्ट ऑफ सुशीमा लोड क्यों नहीं हो रहा? 92% डाउनलोडेड, ओ नाइस। शेडर्स, अरे यार शेडर्स में इतना टाइम लग रहा है सुशीमा में। ओ गॉड, ये लगता है उसकी वजह से हो रहा है क्या? हम लोग स्ट्रीम स्ट्रीम कर रहे हैं इस वजह से। अरे यार ये तो बहुत टाइम ले लेगा इसे। 40% शेडर्स इतना टाइम लगता नहीं है, पता। पहली बार ऐसा है जो इतना टाइम लग रहा है। हम्म। एक सेकेंड, स्पेस देखो। पता नहीं मेरा पीसी का स्पेस भर गया है। नहीं, अस्सी जीबी खाली है। फिर इतनी दिक्कत नहीं हो सकता है। छोड़ो, इतना टाइम लगेगा तो फिर कौन ही देखेगा। स्पेस तो है ना। टिप्स तो अच्छे से लोड हो रही हैं, शेडर्स का शुद्ध अच्छे से लोड हो जाए। 47, 48, 49, एक 10। बैकग्राउंड में कुछ ऐसा चल तो नहीं रहा जो सुशीमा को प्रॉब्लम करे। पिक बंद कर देते हैं। गेंशिन में भी लॉग इन तो कर नहीं रहे। नहीं नहीं, ये ऑन स्ट्रीम ही ऐसा करता है। अरे इतना अच्छा चल रहा है, इतना मज़ा आता है ना, कंट्रोल नहीं हो रहा। मेन रीज़न इस अरे यार, तो डेली अब तो पॉसिबल ही नहीं है ना। एक तो पहले तो नेट का चक्कर हो गया, फिर दूसरा अभी घर आया हूँ तो ढंग से स्ट्रीम कर पा रहा हूँ। देखते हैं क्या होगा स्ट्रीमिंग का। वापस जाऊँगा तो क्या कैसे सेटअप करना है। वाईफाई का इंतज़ाम तो कर लिया है किसी तरह, बट वाईफाई की उतनी स्पीड नहीं है वहाँ पे, नई जगह पे। बट आई को कंटिन्यू करना है ना किसी न किसी तरह। चक्कर में हूँ कि कुछ हो जाए। देखते हैं क्या वहीं जाकर कुछ समझ में आएगा। शेडर 61। अरे नहीं, मैं स्ट्रीम कर रहा हूँ वरना इतना लैग नहीं करता है, तुरंत चल जाता है। 63%। और बताओ अभी भाई। डिलीट नहीं, बिल्कुल नहीं, बहुत मज़ा आता। अरे यार इसको मैंने बहुत, इसको तो मैं, इसके मैं वीडियो डालूंगा अगर मैं ख़त्म नहीं कर पाया तो। कैम में भी लैग आ रहा है। हाँ कैम में भी लैग आ रहा है, मैंने अभी देखा। हम्म। कैम बंद करूँ क्या? कैम में लैग नहीं आएगा। नहीं यार, ये गेम थोड़ा सा बनता है, इसके लिए ट्राई करता हूँ। अगर ये चल जाएगा तो मज़ा आएगा। गेम भी बंद कर दूँ क्या? क्या करूँ, स्ट्रीम एंड कर दूँ क्या? क्योंकि अभी तो मेरे पास गेंशिन ही था और यही था, सुशीमा ही था। बाकी वैलो में तो, वैलो में खोल नहीं सकता कि कोई और खेल रहा है, तो वही सोच रहा हूँ क्या करूँ। इसीलिए इतना झेल रहा हूँ, वरना मैं इतना झेलता थोड़ी। बस ऑप्शन नहीं है। हाई को हेड बैंड मिलती है। ओके। बैम्बू स्ट्राइक से रिजॉल्व बढ़ता है। खुतुन खान यही प्रॉब्लम कर रहा है सुशीमा में। और क्या है, जो 81%। तो ग्योजन की मदद करनी पड़ेगी कहानियाँ सॉल्व करने में। मर्चेंट से हम आर्मर ड्राइज, अपीयरेंस वगैरह सब हेड गियर ले सकते हैं। ट्रैपर्स एमो देते हैं और कैरिंग कैपेसिटी बढ़ाने का चांस देते हैं। फोकस टीयरिंग से तुम एनिमीज की लोकेशन पता कर सकते हो। मंगोल लीडर्स को हराने के बाद नए कॉम्बैट स्टाइल से सीख सकते हो। रेड चमक आए जब अटैक एनिमी पे तो उनको डॉज करना पड़ेगा, वो ब्लॉक नहीं किए जा सकते। फ्लावर्स ट्रेड करके आर्मर ड्राइव मिलते हैं। किसी तरह मेरे पास कोई ऑप्शन नहीं है, वरना ऑप्शन होता तो मैं कुछ और करता, पर और जब ऑप्शन नहीं है तो और कुछ नहीं, तो हम ये मेन्यू पढ़ेंगे और फिर गेम लोड हो जाएगा और फिर खुशी खुशी गेम देख पाएंगे। और जो तीर चलाने वाले लोग हैं तो शो चिल्लाते हैं जोर जोर से इस गेम में। जंप करो ताकि स्पीयरमैन के अटैक से बच सको। WSD से रिजॉल्व से हील कर सकते हैं या डेडली अटैक कर सकते हैं। नूब स्ट्रीमर क्या करूं मैं, मेरे पास स्पेस नहीं है ना, वरना इतना परेशान नहीं होना पड़ता। एक आध मैं नहीं तो मैं वुदरिंग खोल लेता, पता है। लेजेंड ऑफ द गोस्ट, लेजेंड कंप्लीट करने से हमें नई टेल्स मिलेंगी, रिवॉर्ड्स मिलेंगे और एबिलिटीज मिलेगी। नाइस नाइस नाइस। शिमूरा कैसल, जिसके काबू में भी शिमूरा कैसल है वो पूरे आइलैंड को कंट्रोल करता है। फाइनली लोड हो गया। थैंक यू। सबर का फल सुशीमा होता है।
These arrows are Japanese.
They're Tomoe's arrows.
You are sure?
I taught her to make the knock with deer horn and that curve of the eagle feathers.
So the Mongols took her weapons?
The shots are tightly clustered. No Mongol shoots Japanese arrows with such skill.
Huh. Then they allowed her to use a bow. Scroll. Archery terms with Mongolian translations. Your name is mentioned.
She was teaching them my way of the bow.
ओ भाई धोखेबाज। ग्लिच हो गया क्या कुछ? हाँ कुछ ग्लिच हो गया, रुको। बाहर जाके फिर अंदर आऊं।
Someone's personal quarters.
9:30 से हम गायब हो जाऊंगा आपकी स्ट्रीम से। ओके ठीक है।
Do you hear that?
A survivor.
So cold. We're looking for a woman, an archer.
The Mongols caged her with us. But they set her free. Gave her armor and a bow. She killed my wife. And the others. The bodies we found.
She proved her skill to the enemy. And they recruited her.
Please. It hurts. Don't leave me.
I've seen enough. Let's go. I should have killed her.
Sensei?
Tomoe won her freedom. And she joined the Mongols.
Why would she do that? What happened?
pushed her too hard.
Pushed her how? What are you hiding? Sensei! I demand an answer.
She attacked me. Not bandits. Tomoe.
Why?
She has no idea what it means to be samurai.
You drove her to the Mongols.
Do not judge me.
Do not lie to me.
I can't let Tomoe teach my way of the bow to the enemy.
Then we will stop her.
This is my fight. I don't need your weapon.
No, you need me. Victory is won by warriors, not weapons.
Lord Shimura raised you well. We'll hunt Tomoe together, but we do it my way.
And when the time comes, you will help rescue my uncle.
You have my word, Sakai. I will prepare to hunt Tomoe. When you are ready, meet me at my dojo.
We can't rescue my uncle alone. I need more people to join our fight.
Fine lady Masako Adachi. If she's still alive, she's one of the finest warriors on the island.
ओ हमारी लेजेंड बढ़ गई, मैक्सिमम हेल्थ बढ़ गई.
The Mongols are everywhere. In a fight,
थोड़ा हम
they will
छोटे
surround
लोग
me like
भी
wolves.
स्ट्रीम कर ले. ओ ओके
I need to
अभी
find new methods to keep them at bay. A well-balanced blade I can throw to catch a foe by surprise and finish them off.
ये तो मेरे पास टेक्निक कौन सी नहीं है. एक सेकंड, यहाँ पे कुछ है शायद चमक रहा है ना. ऐप से मैप खुलता है ना. एक मिनट, मैं भूल गया. नहीं सी नहीं.
You're a good horse, Nobu.
Quickly, Nobu.
हवा यूज करके हमको जाना होता है यहाँ पे। कहीं और से रास्ता होगा।
Golden bird. Some say they know every secret on this island. I wonder where it's going.
Have you ever seen someone train with the bamboo stands? My brother never held a sword in his life.
How many horses you suppose the Mongols brought on their ships? Must be hundreds. Must have been hard keeping them fed and alive. Oh, how they did it.
Wonder when I'll see him again.
Lord Sakai, you're alive. You've heard, right?
May Kami protect your path, my lord.
My mother believed Inari is my guardian. She saw a fox chasing fireflies outside our home the day I was born.
She knew that foxes are Inari's messengers in our world. When you see one, always follow where it leads.
I will. Thank you.
Have you noticed more foxes around than usual?
I'm not surprised. The Mongols destroyed the path to the other side.
So more people must be visiting the inn.
My lord, anything to offer from your hunting?
Goodbye.
Come back if you need anything, my lord.
Greetings, my lord.
My lord, the Mongols have taken the bridge leading into Hyoshi Springs.
Many people travel that bridge. They'll be vulnerable to attack. I'll go there, see what I can do.
Thank you, my lord.
All my goods are useful.
Should have left for the mainland.
Trade is difficult in these times, my lord.
Sakai!
Oops.
Sensei, any word on Tomoe?
Yes, but I'm not sure you are ready for her.
You make her sound like a demon.
That's not far off the mark. Tomoe is fearless. She is not samurai, but she is a born killer.
I know the type.
No, you do not. Come.
Where are we headed?
An archery range. The locals saw Mongols training there. I suspect Tomoe was with them.
If Tomoe is truly fearless, she'd make a useful ally.
The starving leopard is fearless too.
Leopards can't master your way of the bow.
Let it go, Sakai. She will never join us.
Why did she turn against you?
I took a risk sharing all I knew with her. When she betrayed my trust, I punished her.
It must have been harsh.
You saw what she did to the prisoners at Fort Nakayama. That was no mistake. That was a choice. And not the first time she's made it.
We don't know it was her fault.
You don't. I do. You have to climb to get there.
Sure you can make it, Sensei?
What are you waiting for, Sakai?
You need a hand, Sensei?
मैं भूल गया था उतरते कैसे.
Not bad, Sakai.
You said the only way up was to climb.
No. I said you had to climb. It's good exercise. Arrows, Mongol and Japanese.
If they were here, they're long gone.
We might pick up their trail by the practice target.
There is no target.
Near that watchtower.
Not bad, Sensei.
Find out where they went. Move it, Sakai.
How many Mongols is Tomoe training? A severed head, used for target practice.
Sensei, Mongols here.
I could use your help.
देख रहा था कुछ काम का तो नहीं है।
Good work, Sakai.
Resting your bow arm, Sensei?
Observing your response to an ambush.
You knew those Mongols were still here.
Yes.
You didn't think to mention it?
If you can't handle a few Mongols, what good will you be against Tomoe?
This is war, not a test.
And how many wars have you fought? I'll test you as I see fit.
I can see why Tomoe attacked you.
Now, where did she go, Sakai?
I'll look around. A lot of tracks. A dozen men, maybe more.
Follow the trail. If we catch her, do not wait for me. Attack and keep moving, or you'll die.
Do you plan to use your bow this time?
If we find her.
And if not?
Can you take a dozen enemy soldiers without me?
If I must.
Good answer.
कितनी अच्छी है इसमें। और उन्हें बहुत जल्दी बोल दिया ना।
Look at them.
They're practicing what Tomoe taught them.
Murdering the innocent.
मैं कंट्रोल भूल गया हूँ। लेफ्ट कंट्रोल और माउस। हाँ गड़बड़ कर दी। मास्टर जिसको बचाना था।
Enter samurai wadıkta. Asna dırdık. Hindman, Han, yok tuttu. Oy, bunu kısa. Seni, nasıl?
वाटर स्टैंड शील्ड के लिए अच्छा है। क्लीन बार 50 to change stances.
Please release me!
Did you see a Japanese woman with these Mongols?
I couldn't believe it. She was giving them orders.
What did she say?
Something about the sensei and the hot springs. That's all I heard, my lord. Forgive me.
I taught a monster how to hunt.
They heard Tomoe giving orders to the Mongols. She mentioned Hiyoshi Springs.
She's just getting started. Sakai, the way you fight, it's not your uncle's way, and it's not mine.
We've never faced an enemy like this. I do what I must to defeat them.
A samurai is a guardian, not a killer who darts around like a thief.
You didn't see Komoda.
I've seen enough. I know it was brutal, but I won't train another monster.
I know. I won't let that happen.
If Tomoe is going after Hiyoshi Springs, I need to prepare. So do you. I'll see you at my dojo, Sakai.
आर्च है ऑनलाइन मेरे आईडी से एसएन भाई। मैं तो देख रहा हूँ ना गोस्ट ऑफ त्सुशिमा में। सिर्फ अर्श के पास है और ओबितो के पास है, 2 लोगों के पास है। बाय द वे स्ट्रीम को लाइक नहीं किया तो कर देना।
Sakai.
Any news of Tomoe?
अच्छा और
Travelers have been shot
वो
dead
खेल
on
रहा
the
हूँ
road in
साथ
and out
में
of Hiyoshi
गेंशिन तो
Springs.
बता देना बाद में स्ट्रीम के
People are
बाद।
free to leave or deliver supplies.
You think that's
एक स्ट्रीम को कितनी बार, अच्छा एक ही
Few
बार
archers at strategic points can isolate a whole town.
पूछ रहा था, नहीं करा हो तो कर
Tactic of
देना।
yours when you were Clan Nagao's archery master.
Tomoe was a good student.
Too good. We're fighting your own reflection.
We will turn that to our advantage.
मैं उस लाइक के बटन को तोड़ दिया है दबा दबा के, लॉल। थैंक यू।
How do you propose we find these archers?
We think like Tomoe. We want to control movement in and out of Hiyoshi Springs. Where do we put archers?
मुझे यहाँ पे खड़ा होना पड़ेगा.
That path behind the inn.
No.
No.
Poor cover, no clear lines of sight. You want to cover the largest territory with the fewest archers.
It would be smart to control the main entrance into town.
People already avoid the main road. Archers there would be wasted.
इतना तो मैंने कभी भी किसी भी बाप.
A handful of men could shut down the road to
Lol.
the coast.
Yes.
I would want someone looking over the bridge into town.
So would I.
हो गया.
The road south runs along a high ridge. Perfect place to rain down arrows.
Tomoe would agree. There's hope for you. Let's go hunting.
कोस्टल रोड जाना है. पास ही है. हैं इस तरफ.
Lord Sakai, I studied poetry with your uncle.
The Mongols have taken Lord Shimura captive.
He will endure. He is strong and resilient, skilled in the art of combat and poetry. Do you practice haiku, my lord?
There's no time during war.
War is the reason to make time. Haiku allows one to concentrate, eliminate chaos.
To find peace.
Precisely. My favorite place to write lies atop the cliff. It is one of many such places. If you look, you will find inspiration all across Tsushima.
I hope I can find quiet places like this one, untouched by war.
Look for the birds. They will show you the way.
What else did you teach Tomoe?
I held back nothing.
Including why you left Clan Nagao?
That's no secret. We're getting close. Eyes open.
अच्छा ये तो
I wasn't here.
Keep moving.
All those innocent dead. Tomoe has thrown everything away. Betrayed her people.
She is a traitor because the Mongols offer power, wealth, status. Things denied her by birth.
Tomoe knew she was born to a lower station than she deserved.
Now you're being too kind.
Kindness can be useful, even to a warrior.
Who told you that? Sun Tzu?
My uncle. And he didn't tell me. He showed me. Mercy creates a debt.
Your uncle showed mercy to people who pose no danger to him. A safe bet.
Ambush!
One more snake nest to find. Come.
अरे भैया आपके पास डाइंग लाइट है तो परसों शाम को खेलोगे साथ में? हाँ डाइंग लाइट है ना एहसन भाई। सॉरी मैं थोड़ा गेम में ध्यान दे रहा था।
How did Tomoe become your student?
She showed up at my dojo with her father's makeshift hunting bow and refused to leave.
You didn't turn her away.
I tried, but she sank arrow after arrow into my targets. I've never seen talent like hers.
She must have had training.
Her form was wrong. Would have been useless in a real fight. But she had no fear of missing a shot. She never hesitated.
A warrior's spirit.
No.
आप जो है पहले सो जाओ। आपकी आवाज़ की नहीं एनर्जी वाली बात नहीं है, वो तो मैं कोई बहुत देर से चुप था ना इसलिए आवाज़ ऐसी आ रही है। ऐसा लग रहा है ज़बरदस्ती। नहीं ऐसा कुछ नहीं। ओ भाई कौन है? बहुत देर से चुप बैठा था ना, इसलिए आवाज नहीं निकल रही। ओह, पता था ये दोष। Hello Sidhu bhai, welcome to the stream.
I do. I have message. Speak. Sensei. All of Hiyoshi Springs will beg for mercy. Like the victims of Hironori Naga. Silence!
कैसे हो? ठीक हूँ। ठीक हूँ सिद्धू भाई, आप कैसे हो?
Hironori Nagao. Didn't he die fighting bandits?
It was decades ago.
He was reputed to be a great archer. Did he study with you?
No. Tomoe is
कैसे
spreading
हो सिद्धू
lies.
भाई?
There's a seed of truth.
She wants us to doubt each other. We are all that stands between Hiyoshi Springs and a bloodbath.
Then we stand together.
और क्या
I'll
चल रहा
climb
है
the
सिद्धू
tower's
भाई?
defense at my dojo. Meet me there and be ready to fight.
That's my noble.
मैं भी ठीक हूँ, अभी घर आया था, तभी स्ट्रीम कर पा रहा हूँ ढंग से, वरना इसलिए दिक्कत हो रही थी। टेंथ का बोर्ड एग्जाम्स था, मेरा भी कुछ ना कुछ चल ही रहा था, मैं भी उसी में लगा हुआ था।
Let's go, Noble.
ओह गोल्डन बर्ड, पहले हम गोल्डन बर्ड का पीछा करेंगे। और अभी कोई पेपर बचा है कि हो गए? कहाँ गई? गलत नहीं जाना चाहता।
My lord, would that be the blade of Clan Sakai?
You know your swords.
That is
हो गया
one
भाई,
worth knowing.
फिर ठीक है।
I've heard tales of its sharp edge and beauty, but I never dreamed I'd see it in person.
It has been some time since I trained in a bamboo stand.
I would be honored to see your blade in action.
Oh, nice. अच्छा माउस SS माउस W माउस SS माउस W यार ये कैसा चक्कर है ये कैसे होगा नहीं माउस SS माउस W ये कैसे दबेगा यार इतनी जल्दी माउस SS माउस W ओ अब समझा लेट मी ट्राई माउस SS माउस W माउस SS माउस W माउस SS माउस W ये बाद में समझूंगा मैं थोड़ा सा डाउट है मुझे अगर अभी काटने बैठा तो प्रॉब्लम हो जाएगी कुछ उल्टा जा रहा था मैं कंग्रेचुलेशंस सिद्धू भाई अच्छा परसेंटेज है गोल्डन वर्ड अभी भी थैंक यू भैया वेलकम सिद्धू भाई कहाँ जाना है इतना ऊपर है क्या डोसा मैं अभी वैलो खेलने वाला था पर कोई और मेरी आईडी से खेल रहा था तो फिर मैं सुशीमा में आ गया
We must deal with Tomoe's threat against Yoshi Springs before it's too late.
I don't understand the fixation on the town.
I was born there. Destroying it proves her worth to the Mongols. And humiliates me.
But the terrain works in our favor. 2 skilled archers can hold off hundreds.
Or We allow the Mongols to take it. Tomoe wins a victory and lets her guard down. Then we strike.
Sacrifice Hiyoshi Springs for Tomoe.
The sacrifice is worth it.
Tomoe would agree, Sensei.
Fine, Sakai. She will attack from the north. We should focus our efforts there.
Scout elevated positions, place arrows, and...
Listen. Did you hear that? One arrow, one death.
चलो तो तुम जाओ.
I wondered when Tomoe's new friends would visit.
If the point was to kill us, she would have sent more men.
Or the point was not to kill, but to delay.
Hiyoshi Springs. The attack is starting.
This way. If I fall today,
बस.
keep hunting Tomoe.
Hey Hiyoshi.
I promise, Sensei.
She knows you're my student. Your death will destroy my legacy.
Your way of the bow will survive with me. Where will Tomoe strike?
In the back town, near the waterfalls, the most vulnerable point.
If we get there before the Mongols, we can prepare a defense, but it won't be easy.
और बताओ सिद्धू भाई. क्या हुआ? हैं? मुझे क्या पता? अब कल क्या धोऊंगा, परसों तो निकलना.
You two, come here.
What is it, my lords?
Mongols are heading for Hiyoshi Springs.
Gather everyone at the inn and stay out of sight. We will deal with them.
Yes, my lords.
Oops, sorry.
Good sightlines over here. The Mongols won't be able to flank us. We don't have much time. What can we use to our advantage? Not many options.
We'll exploit the ones we have. Those barrels could do some damage. Hornets' nests.
Excellent distraction.
Dry grass. Lure the Mongols in.
We'll make sure you have flaming arrows. Take these flaming arrows. And try not to burn yourself or me.
Oh, nice.
Don't
Flaming
get in my
arrows.
way, Sensei.
Get ready. The Mongols will be here soon.
They're getting closer.
Good. Let's demonstrate the way of the bow for them. They're coming downhill. Take them.
One arrow, one death, Sensei.
Just ready.
I'm ready for more.
Coming down the main road.
I've got them.
Ready? Do that.
No sign of Tomoe. More on the way.
क्या हुआ?
103 रुपए दिए कि नहीं? बोले दिए नहीं, उससे मेरे से ट्रांसफर कराया तो
102 रुपए।
से तो और भी कब करेंगे?
17 जून को।
आज क्या तारीख होगी?
आज 24 है।
इसके बाद इससे किसी और नंबर पे करा लूंगा।
क्या? 102 किए है ना?
वो तो नहीं है?
नहीं,
जैसे इसमें
और कोई है ही नहीं। तिलक साहू, सुनीता कुशवाहा, सुनीता लोधी, 30 14 80 102 102 ही थे। 103 बोल रही हो। उससे पहले आया था क्या?
for now.
बात करो इशिका को, क्या कर? हाँ
There she is,
That's Tomoe?
burning the Nagao banner.
We can catch her.
She'll be long gone by the time we get there.
She's a coward.
No. She's mocking me. She knows the last student I trained before her was Hironori Nagao.
You said he wasn't your student. Which is it?
I was young, prideful, callous. Hironori learned from my example. He led a rebellion to seize the clan and lost, but only after butchering Lord Nagao's best men.
Hironori didn't die fighting bandits.
That was a story to protect Nagao's legacy. There was no saving mine. As his teacher, I could never be trusted again. I was granted the mercy to resign my position. I convinced myself the way of the bow had to survive. But the truth is, I am a coward who should have ended it long ago.
You told Tomoe all of this.
I wanted her to understand what it meant for me to teach again. But like everything else, she turned it against me.
You'll never redeem Hironori Nagao. And you won't change Tomoe. But today, you saved the people of Hiyoshi Springs.
With my new student.
I'll need you at Castle Canada.
My bow is yours. But Tomoe isn't done yet. We must keep hunting her.
We will, Sensei.
फिलहाल के लिए स्ट्रीम यहीं करनी चाहिए मुझे, है ना? थैंक यू सो मच एवरीवन फॉर वाचिंग. थैंक यू सो मच सिद्धू भाई, हसन भाई, अभी भाई और जो भी बाकी सब जो भी स्ट्रीम पे आया. स्ट्रीम को लाइक करने के लिए थैंक यू. डोंट फॉरगेट टू सब्सक्राइब द चैनल इफ यू आर न्यू. मिलते हैं आपसे नेक्स्ट स्ट्रीम में. वो पूरी हिस्ट्री थी, सारे जितने भी पेमेंट किया आपने फोन पे के सारी हिस्ट्री थी. अरे तो वो भी शो होता ना, पूरे लाइन से जिसको भी पैसे दिए सब शो हो रहा था. उसमें नहीं था तो फिर हिस्ट्री मतलब जिसको भी पैसे दिए 17 तारीख से पहले पैसे नहीं दिए, के बाद उसको पैसे ही नहीं दिए। क्या 17 को ही तो दिए है आपने, तो आपने दिखाया कि ये 17 को दिए, तो झूठ क्यों बोलेगा वो? ये जानो तो उसी टाइम दे दिया करो अगर याद नहीं रहता।